Back, guys. Last time we left off, I was talking to this guy who's a vampire, but he's a Tzimisce, and the Tzimisce are all about flesh crafting, and they flesh craft themselves to take on all sorts of weird forms. So that's kind of why he looks so weird. And he was criticizing me for being a Tremere, and a Tremere is not one of the original 13 clans per se. Uh, they are the result of diablerie, and well, that's true. They are the result of diablerie. They stole their immortality from Salut, the one and only, well, arguably, the one and only good vampire, the sort of enlightened vampire. He's the one who went into the east and he talked to the Buddha and all sorts of crap, and he sort of got sort of enlightenment, and then he was captured. Okay, and the Tremere took all of his power. They didn't take his powers per se, like whatever powers he developed. They didn't really take them on. They just took his strength, his supernatural ability or something, and they formed it into their own powers rather than actually taking on what he was already doing, because he was like kind of a healer type of guy. He'd heal anybody. And the fact that he's criticizing them is, I don't know. Look at this house we just walked through, and he's criticizing a diablerie that happened like thousands of years ago. Okay then. Anyway, what the hell is going on around here? This place is a madhouse.
O child of Cain, the sights in this haven pale in comparison to my ancestral estate. Comfort is a custom, and all of this artifice brings me closer to my home. Do not fear for my furniture, young one.
You're the one who made the tape, aren't you?
Oh yes, the tape. Merely a test. Certainly not intended to fall into mortal hands. Fortunately, we are in the capital of mortal trickery and illusion. So did the tape drive you to find me? From whence flows your longing, child?
I'm longing to kick your ass. Hell yeah. I'm gonna kick your ass. What the hell is this all about? I don't know really. What is going on down here? Number two.
To gouge out the eyes of the Camarilla. The sewers are clogged with my creations. I will kill or drive the Nosferatu from their pestilent nests. Without the sewer rats to guide them, the Camarilla will be blind to the sabbat's designs.
Well, that's kind of true, I guess. Although I think he underestimates the Nosferatu. Oh, so you're one of those sabbat assholes, and this is your plan? I'm sorry, but I can't let that happen. Number one, oh, so you're one of those sabbat assholes, and this is your plan?
It is not for me. It's for the will of the sabbat. The Camarilla is stunted, dead and festering in the womb. Good only as pawns of the fathers. Even now, they answer the call of the ancient and seek to free him from his torpor.
Except in the Incarnate sarcophagus. I don't really like the Sabbat very much, but I do agree with this. They take the idea of the ancients seriously, and they want to prevent the Armageddon, even though they're complete assholes in everything they do. They're they're like they're really the ends justify the means type of guys. So you can kind of agree with that. I mean, if there was like everybody's going to die because of the Armageddon, and you could prevent it, wouldn't you do whatever you could to prevent it? Yeah, well, of course you would. Maybe. I don't know who you are, but you know. And that's kind of how the Sabbat are. They're like, we're going to prevent the Armageddon by completely destroying our sires or whatever. Although the argument is there, the Tzimisce ancestor might be telling him to do that merely because he wants all the other people to be out of his way. And in fact, I think that's one of the more interesting modules in the role playing game has to do with the Tzimisce scenario of the end of the world. And it is, in fact, a Tremere who helps the party. The party is the people who are playing the role playing game. There's a high elder Tremere who they aid to stop it. It's supposed to be a pretty interesting module. It's probably the best one. Is how it works out. But anyway, I don't know. I won't give you spoilers on that because even if I did, I don't really know how it works because I've never done it personally. But I've read about it. Anyway, that doesn't matter. The ancients.
He slumbers within the Ankaran sarcophagus, one of the fathers whose return shall hearken the reckoning. Gehenna is at hand, and the Camarilla are unwittingly speeding us all toward our doom.
I mean, he's not wrong, really. In the world that he comes from, he's not wrong. The fact that the Sabbat take an active role against Armageddon, I mean, that's their whole goal, is to stop Armageddon. You know what I mean? No matter what they do personally or how evil it is, like their goal is to prevent the destruction of the world. So how can you fault them for that, I don't know. Maybe not. What are these creatures? Did you make them?
Blessed creatures. I have broken through their mortal crust and drawn from them their greatest strength, mutability. I coax bone, weave flesh, and lay sinew tight until it strains to lash out.
This guy, I don't know. Where did you get the raw materials from? But they sure are ugly. Speaking of lashing out, you're dead, freak show. Number 1.
Illegals, mongrels, half-bloods, and caitiff. The bane of society, kindred and kin. They are as of little consequence to authority as they are to me. It is a culling of sorts.
Well, can't blame it for that. I mean, getting rid of all the bums. He hasn't really been doing a very good job of getting rid of the bums, because, like, every single place I go to is full of fucking bums. So, I don't know where he's getting all these guys, but there's so many bums left over. It makes it hard to believe that there's actually the bums at the source. The machines you create are brutal, broken, and ugly. That's pretty sick, and they're really disgusting. Okay, you're about to be cold, freak. I'm gonna do number 1. The machines.
Perhaps, but they are exquisitely functional. Still, there's an uncanny elegance to even this, my most mercenary of designs.
Tell the truth, you're even uglier than air. Must have been a lot of work to create these machines. Man, you realize I'm gonna do number 2.
Not too much for those of us able to give the gift of metamorphosis, young one. I know you have a cold appreciation for the aesthetic of my creations. I see awe and longing in your eyes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you see longing to kill your ass. Yeah.
Now.
Oh, shit. You asked for this. Okay, so he goes down, and then I find him. And then he comes up. Alright, I'm gonna take some couple of these. And I'm gonna go to... How do I get... I want my... I'm gonna use some more of those. And, where is it? I'm just gonna keep running. Yeah, they're all on me. These guys are all on me. I'm just gonna keep running in a circle. They can't hit me as long as I keep Where is he? Okay, where is it? Tell me it bugged out. He's gone, isn't it? Let's look at the log. Oh, I already defeated him. You've defeated the Tzimisce in his lair at 600 King's Way and gained access to the sewers that will hopefully lead you to the Nosferatu. Now go on and find them. You tell Isaac about this later. So there's a sewer around somewhere. I did defeat him, and now I have to find the sewer? What sewer? What are you talking about? So? Ugh, I pressed the wrong button. What sewer are they talking about? I don't know. Sorry, I really need to remove that window key. Okay, go in there. Sewer? What are you talking about? What sewer? I've gained access to the sewer. What sewer? Okay, this is it? Yes it is. Here we go. I didn't even know I beat him, you know what I mean? But I did. Let's try my new gun I haven't tried yet. Here's Alright. I got a clipboard. What does the clipboard say? Where is the clipboard? Must be here somewhere. Where is it? Is it? Yeah, here it is. This looks like the clipboard of an employee of the Los Angeles Department of Water and Power of 2004. Initial investigation into the reports of the strange sightings in the LA sewers started today. He entered quadrant 13 and will into both 14 and 15 later on in the afternoon. Quadrant 13 seems normal. Quadrant 13 checked out, but heard unidentified noises at various points in both quadrants 14 and 15. Called into dispatch to confirm that no other inspectors were working in the area. There were none. Coordinates noted. Investigation 16 tomorrow. Strange noises. Undoubtedly some sort of animal heard again in quadrant 16. I saw what may have been an animal at the intersection of corridors 63A and 64B. But we could find nothing upon further to investigate. Something like that. There were strange prints in the mud on the edge of the corridor, almost hand-like, although it was difficult to make them out in the darkness. More prints found in corridor 73D. They disappeared into what looked like an entrance into the older part of the sewers. Called dispatch to see if they had blueprints for the old sewer section. But they didn't. Requested advice on how to proceed. Dispatch told me to continue with caution tomorrow. Thank you, dispatch. Began an investigation of the older part of the sewers this morning. Saw again what I believe to be an animal, although I don't know exactly how to classify it. The skin seems bare, almost reptilian. I can hear it constantly, almost as if it is following me, although the echoes down here make it impossible to gauge distance. Can't seem to raise dispatch on the radio, so unable to check in. There's a smell that has become more and more pronounced as I travel further into the old sewers. Undoubtedly, the carcass of an animal washed down here in the big rain. Investigation continued. Found the source of the smell. It looks like to be human remains. Immediately called dispatch, but was unable to reach them. The body seems to be that of a transient, but there are tears. Tears. But there are tears. Massive tears in the flesh that indicate an animal may have recently fed upon the corpse. I have noted the coordinates of the body and am returning immediately to report my findings. I've become temporarily lost in the old tunnels, and repeated attempts to reach dispatch have ended in failure. Well, that sucked. The animal sounds I heard before have begun to approach again, and I fear that I may be being hunted. As a precaution, I have unholstered my weapon. Undoubtedly lost, I may have traveled deeper into the old sewers. Something is following me. I know it. Can't reach dispatch. Batteries running out in my flashlight. God help me. Saw a creature, some sort of monstrosity. Teeth and blood. Can't. Alright, yeah, this video is almost over. Can't get out. No more light. Can't reach anyone. Please, oh God, what is the writing trails off there? Alright, this is the end of this video. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you.